Hey Gemini, what's going on? I hope you're doing very, very well. My name is Diane, for those of you who don't know me, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot, and we're going to do a general reading for March, but you know, it's timeless. All of my readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. You are very welcome here, Gemini. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that very much as well. Okay, awesome. Oh my God, awesome. For a Gemini, that's like music to your ears. This is movement forward. I'm hearing finally movement forward. And with the Knight of Swords, that's actually very fast. The Knight of Swords with the Chariot is fast movement forward. There's an energy of kind of cutting through the bullshit here. Like, one of the reasons the Chariot is a fast moving energy is because it's kind of related to like motivation and willpower. And the Knight of Swords is just about cutting through things that are no longer, you know, they're just in the way. You don't need them anymore, like things that have been holding you back. Expect things to start moving pretty fast now. And you have the Ace of Wands here, so this is like a passionate new beginning, feeling inspired, feeling happy, feeling hopeful. This is a brand new beginning coming in for you. After like a period of sadness, I want to say, you know, or dealing with sadness, or, you know, like sadness from the past or something recently that made you sad, whatever it is for you, that's a good tower. This just means things are going to start moving quickly for you. So if you've been like frustrated or something, just know that things are moving. Also, I'm releasing this on the day of, there's a planetary alignment, and also yesterday was a new moon, I think, or the day before. So there's a lot of energy going on as well. Like, it might be kind of overwhelming. So just remember that if you're feeling a little blue or whatever, or you're feeling a little pissed off, because this is beautiful. Like I said, especially for a Gemini, because it's all fast-moving energy. All right, what else for Gemini? Oh, this is a great reading. Yes, yes to all of this. Very nice, Spirit. You can sit with us. So the Empress, this is about receiving. Male or female, it doesn't matter what gender you are. The Empress is about feeling worthy of receiving. And because you're in that energy, everything is flowing to you naturally. Like, the Empress doesn't even have to try. You see how there's that little waterfall behind her? That signifies the inflow of things to you. Like, you know, abundance, love, things just, you being in a flow state and things being very easy for you. The Wheel of Fortune, again, talks about like a flow state, it being the right time for things to move forward. You have the Fool here. This is about a new beginning. We're actually going to take it. The Chariot with the Fool. So you have a new beginning coming in here for you. Could be for some of you that you're having to take some kind of leap of faith. You know, like you're having to, I don't know, take a brave action or something like that. Okay, what else for Gemini? Oh my God, this is the best reading ever. Excuse me, the Sun. So this is like happiness. The Sun is feeling really happy. Just destroyed all my cards. Oh, okay. You're gonna get your groove back. You're gonna get your mojo back. Like, if you've been feeling a little depleted or a little done in or a little jaded, or you just don't really give a fuck kind of energy, that's about to leave your life, and you'll feel all happy and inspired again. You know, being interested in things, having a zest for life. There's a whole new cycle coming in here. So whatever you've been dealing with, gone. This is, like I said, with the Sun, feeling very happy and knowing exactly what you have to do. This is, you know, if you've been feeling like it's tough to make a decision, or you have a bunch of decisions, or you've been feeling overwhelmed and it's tough to choose, I think that's been because it wasn't quite the right time for you to move forward. But now it is. Things, the way forward will appear very clear. You know, like the choices that you're making will, you'll just be like, that's the way. you know, Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords indicates a delay. There's been a delay that is now over. It also means that you're moving on from something. There's a situation or a cycle or a person possibly that you're moving on from. The Two of Pentacles. Okay, this, you know, if you've been feeling like really, really busy, like you have a really hectic schedule, you got a lot going on, you never get any time to rest, possibly you're working 2 jobs or something, you're coming out of that energy into like an Empress energy, which is having time to rest, to take care of yourself, to do fun things. You know, the Empress is all about sacral chakra energy, which is about taking care of your body, taking care of your emotions, like doing fun things for yourself. So you might even find you start taking up more hobbies or getting back into old hobbies. Okay, anything else for Gemini? The Star. This is such a gorgeous reading. You got the best cards. You really did. The Star is all about renewed hope, faith. I feel like you've been through some kind of cleansing. You might resonate with that. Like the Star tends to indicate like healing, a period of healing, or you've been through a cleansing. But yeah, this is a period of feeling like getting your hope back. You know, if you felt like you've lost hope or you just, yeah, you lost your juju or you just didn't, yeah, this is all about renewed hope and faith. You're about to be very happy. There's an 8 of Pentacles here. What is this? What is this 8 of Pentacles? Seven of Swords. Ooh, something heavy. This is about your work for a lot of you. So you may have felt, you know, like you don't do anything but work recently. You know, with the 8 of Pentacles, that really talks about not having any time to hang out with people, not having any time to play. It's just like a heavy burden that you're carrying that's about to be evened out for you. But I also feel like one of the reasons you might have engaged in this really heavy workload, there could have been almost like a subconscious energy of, there was like heavy emotions that were being dealt with at the same time. So you might have just focused on work because you didn't really have the energy to do anything else, or, you know, something like this. The Seven of Swords talks about really hard lessons. So I just feel like there's been a kind of a healing of really hard lessons that you've been through. But at the same time, you've been working really hard on like your finances or your career. It's like Spirit kind of had you do both at the same time. But you're actually coming out of this energy of working all the time. Now there's going to be time here for you to be happy. Not that your work doesn't make you happy, right? But, you know, just time for emotional fulfillment. Because you can't just work all the time, right? Even if you love what you do, you can't just work all the time. There's like a balance here that's going to bring you more emotional fulfillment, and you're going to get to rest. Tell me about this 8 of Wands. Yeah, you're freeing yourself from some kind of heavy burden here. like there's something shifting in your finances where you're turning into like a privileged lady, like this Empress energy. And again, I know if you're a guy, there's like a lot of female words that I'm using here, but it doesn't matter about the gender. So it's just an energy of doing less work for the same or for more money. Like the Empress is very abundant. And again, it's because you feel like you're worth it. That's why. The Queen of Pentacles and the Empress are both about taking care of your health, having more time off, doing fun things. But you're not going to lose money. Oh, this is to make space for a person to come in, for a love to come in. Because there's been a new love that's been waiting to come in, but like I think maybe your schedule has not allowed it or something. All right, tell me about this Queen of Pentacles coffin. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. Bad health. Interesting. Okay, for those of you that have been going through a period of bad health, that's coming to an end. I mean, I just want to clarify here, like keep listening to your doctor and taking your tablets or whatever you need to do. But they're saying like that period of ill health is coming to an end. And for some of you, it doesn't actually have to be like an illness. It could just be that you're really run down because you've been really busy. Some of you might be single parents, you know, and you've just had a lot going on. That's being eased out of your life. Because I think there's a connection here with how much it's like the emotional fulfillment in your life and your health, you know, for those of you that resonate with that. You have gift. You know, one of the reasons, like this, you've been feeling like an imposter, like this Empress energy of like receiving money. I feel like it's money for you and also love, but there's been like a little bit of an imposter syndrome of feeling like you didn't deserve it. You know, that's also coming to an end for you. Yeah, sudden wealth. So also for those of you, you know, that have been suffering from bad health, you're gonna get your health back and you're gonna feel amazing. Like it's gonna be that's gonna be some of your wealth, you know. But just in general, for all of you, like this, there's a lot of money coming in for you from something that you're doing. And you have gift and you have high honor. So you're about to move into, you're about to move into something to do with your career where you're getting like a lot, like status, you know, high honor. So you're going to be in charge, or like your company is going to really take off, or you're going to get a lot of attention for your work, something like this. It's either something that's going to be gifted to you by a person, by the universe, or you have a gift for this thing, which is why you're getting this attention for what you're doing. And you have Privileged Lady and the Empress here. So again, this talks about abundance. You know, I feel like the pressure's off is kind of what I feel. You know, if there's been a lot of pressure on you financially or in terms of time, it might be like time as well. The pressure's coming off. But yeah, expect a lot of money to roll in for you in your future, Gemini. This is just a beautiful reading, and it actually feels like a very light energy. So you might be starting to feel a lot lighter. Tell me about this gift. Yeah, you're coming out of survival mode. This is what you've been in. So survival mode is like, you know, you don't really have a lot of choices. It's just nose to the grindstone all the time. Not getting a chance to rest, always being stressed out, not having a chance to take care of your body, not really having a chance to do fun things. This is the energy that you're coming out of. So there's going to be time for passion projects as well, is what I'm hearing. tell me about this gift. Yeah, you have some kind of gift for channeling art or design. Also, it could be just in terms of channeling in general. So there's like some kind of, you might have a lot of ideas, or you're a gifted artist or creative or something like that. This could be something that you end up doing as a side hustle that turns into your main career. But you're gifted at this. And I feel like it's an offering that you're going to give to the world, and you're about to receive, status, like a lot of attention for this that you're doing, and that's where the money is coming from. Anything else you want to tell Gemini about this sudden wealth that's coming in? All right. Wasn't a mistake. It was a lesson and part of your path. So I don't know what you've just been through. And I know this is not... It doesn't help, right? I know this doesn't help when you're really going through it, but it wasn't a mistake. Like whatever nightmare you've just been through, you didn't fuck it up. Like you didn't make the wrong choice. You haven't like put yourself back. You haven't hindered yourself. There was something about what you just did. There was some kind of lesson in it, and it was meant to be part of your path. And it's helped you level up. So it's almost like you've just been through some kind of test, or you've just been, I don't know, like in a computer game. That's how I always think of life, like a computer game, and you have to, at the end of every level, there's a boss. So it's like you've just fought the boss and now you're at the next level, which means that you have more resources. That's what always happens in computer games, Like you get better equipment, or you get better armor, or you get, you can make more money in your job or whatever. There's been something about releasing shame. You've been carrying some kind of shame around yourself, or around making money, or around receiving. That's been the tower for you. That's been what you've been releasing. It would be a good time for you to, if you've forgotten about grounding your energy, or you've never done it before, this would be a good time for you to learn. And especially like I'm a Gemini myself. We're quite, I can't speak for everybody watching, obviously, but I know I'm quite spacey. Air signs tend to be kind of spacey, like head in the clouds kind of thing. And especially with this Two of Pentacles, you might have a lot going on. But Spirit is asking you to take time to ground your energy so that like your schedule is not ruling you. It's like take time out to like go for not everybody will be able to go for a walk every day, but like meditation, deep breathing, reading, exercise, going for a walk in nature. These are all things that you can use to ground your energy, and it helps you plan things. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny when you start meditating, you just realize it's like instead of running around being stressed out, you can see which things are the most important and which things are going to help you the most, and you just do that. So it's like you're getting the same amount done, but you're doing it more efficiently, So there's something here about you're learning to ground your energy, and it's giving you more time. Oh, that's why you have more time and more money. Because you're like basically learning to manage your time better, or not be so stressed out all the time, and that's why it's helping you. Anything else from this deck that you want? Oh, Spirit says you need to rest. So that's Queen of Pentacles energy, is like taking time. Yeah, I just saw. Stop feeling guilty for resting. Yeah. So, there's a healing around you feeling guilty for resting. That's what the star energy has been. I hope I can explain this properly. Not that it's complicated, but sometimes it's hard to find the words. Like if you've been carrying shame around, how much work you get done, or it's like you were made to feel guilty as a child for resting, or you know, you just have it in your head that your worth is based on how much you get done. There's an energy there of feeling lazy when you're resting, but you need to rest. Like, you can't be on all the time. And when you're resting, that's when you're grounding your energy and you can think properly. You know, you can, instead of just running around like a headless chicken, which we're all guilty of, I know I am, you can think about things calmly and be like, okay, what would be the best way for me to make money with the, you know, with the easiest option? Because there's nothing, you shouldn't feel guilty about that. You should go for the easiest option of making money, right? Because you're not on earth just to work. You know, you're supposed to be enjoying yourself too. And they're actually telling you that you need more rest in your schedule. Okay, so maybe someone made you feel guilty for resting, or you come from like a working class background or something where, you know, resting is frowned upon, or it's like resting is for the weak or something. You're about to become noticed for your work. Anything else for Gemini from this deck? You're doing really well. Spirit just wants you to know that you're doing really, really well. Yeah, you're moving on. Like, for those of you that would take this, you're moving on from some kind of difficult situation, and you're moving on from it very quickly because you've taken whatever lessons you needed to learn from it, and now it's time to go. And you might not have been very, you might not have been very happy about this lesson. It may have made you more serious, like whatever lesson you've just been through, like it may have made you, like, I don't want to say grow up a little bit, but it may have opened your eyes to things, you know. Your psychic gifts are awakening, so you're also becoming more psychic. So that's going to be making you tired. And also, the more psychic you are, like, the more you need to ground your energy, because, you know, it's like, it's all about the crown chakra and your third eye, which are like the upper chakras, and you really need to be in your root chakra all the time. You know, that's when the body is healthy, that's when you can think clearly, that's when the money starts flowing in, you know. So let's see what else. Let's get one of these bad boys. So that's nice. Lots of money coming in for you, Gemini. You're getting lots of rest. You're getting out of some kind of shitty situation that you were in. You're no longer thinking of yourself as unworthy of money and unworthy of rest. Okay. Anything else you want to tell Gemini? That's too many. The Magician. The Ace of Wands and the Eight of Cups. You have a very clear line to Spirit right now. Like, your third eye is very on point, and you just have a very clear line to Spirit. So you'll be getting a lot of downloads at the moment. Your intuition will be on point. You'll have a very clear access to your spirit guides. It might mean that you're seeing things very clearly, like when your third eye is open like that. Not only does it mean that you see through the veil, you know, so that your psychic gifts are getting better, but it means that you see things in the 3D much more clearly. So you can see the way forward very clearly. You can see what you have to do. You can see through other people's bullshit very clearly. Oh, you're walking away from something. The Eight of Cups here. You're walking away from some kind of situation that was not fulfilling. So that could be a job, person, you're just done. You're like walking off into the sunset, essentially. And the Chariot, you have the Chariot twice. So this is you deciding what you want, deciding what is best for you and going for it. It could be like, for some of you, my throat's going a little bit, so this could be to do with standing up for yourself, standing up for your needs. That could be what your whole lesson that you've just been through was about, like standing up for your needs, asking for what you want. There's an energy of taking control of your life. You know, your solar plexus opening, being very clear on decision making, knowing exactly where you want to go, deciding what's good for you, what's not good for you, and just fucking walking away from things that are not good for you. The Chariot's an energy of like focus and determination. And because you have that, things are going to be moving very clearly, moving very quickly for you now. Excuse me. You've been holding back something. You get, this is this channeling thing. You get ideas, excuse me, Gemini. You get ideas that are coming straight from spirit, that you're channeling from spirit, or you're getting like intuitive hits from spirit. And you're supposed to be giving it to other people. With the Six of Pentacles, it's ideas or ways of doing things or communication that you're supposed to give to other people, but you're holding back. Or you have been. I see that you're moving, because you're in this Empress energy of like receiving. You know, it's also the energy of like feeling worthy of giving your downloads to other people, because maybe up until this point you were like, maybe they're not good enough. People won't want to hear what I have to say. That's what's changing. The High Priestess. You are very psychic at the moment. Like things are just going to be flowing. I mean, look at that. You know, just ideas just flowing. Your crown chakra is super open. There's a lot of peace that comes with this as well, because your intuition is so on point. You're just going to know very clearly where to go, what to do. I think you've been doing a lot of stuff by yourself. You have the Hermit with the Queen of Pentacles. It's actually time to move on from this energy. Yeah, because there's a person coming in. You've been by yourself for a while. So whether that means you're actually single or you just haven't taken help from people, whatever it means for you, it could mean that you've literally had no one in your life. Because that, you know, the Hermit is like for a lot of people, it's the spiritual hermit phase of your spiritual journey where spirit isolates you and you have no one, no friends, you know, not dating anyone. So you could have even been in that energy. And the Queen of Pentacles is like having to do a lot of stuff by yourself. You are now moving on from that energy because there's a new person that wants to come in, a King of Wands, which for me, that's always a newer energy, but it could mean that it's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be a Leo. This person is, you know, they're very driven, very ambitious, usually very good looking, excellent talker. They could talk for a living. They could own their own business. They could be up on stage, things like this, in charge of stuff. So I don't know why you had to go through this on your own. I keep seeing the Queen of Cups, which, excuse me, means that it's to do with standing up for yourself, and it's to do with having your voice heard and having your needs met, which, you know, maybe if there had been someone around, because this is a talker right here, this King of Wands, or Queen, you know, if you deal with the girlies, it doesn't matter, but this person, male or female, is a talker, usually like very bold. So, you know, maybe this person couldn't have come into your life until you learned how to stand up for yourself, because otherwise, you know, maybe they would have tried to fight your battles for you or something, and Spirit's like, no, you have to do this by yourself or something. I don't know, Gemini, but it's coming out of the energy of having to do stuff by yourself. Yep, Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Queen of Swords, oh God. Page of Cups. Aries had that. So there's definitely been an energy of like this Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you had to do everything by yourself, maybe feeling like you had no support. That might have put you in this Queen of Swords energy, which is, you know, it's kind of defensive. Because you've been left out in the cold so many times. Like, you're very, very careful about who you let in. But you're moving into this Page of Cups energy, which is a very innocent energy of, you know, opening up to people, letting people see the real you, kind of having your heart, you know, wearing your heart on your sleeve, that type of energy. So there has been a period, maybe this is why you were, you know, doing so much by yourself, is because you felt like you couldn't trust other people anymore, but you've moved on from that. That's why this person's coming in now. Yeah. So, sorry. There's been a fear of being left out in the cold, which is why you were in this Queen of Swords energy of maybe not dating and not letting people help you or something, like maybe because you've just been left out in the cold so many times before that you're like, you know, really, I can't go through that again. I would rather just muddle through things by myself, and at least then I know no one's going to let me down, right? But your heart is open again with the Ace of Cups here. Like, your heart has healed. And now it's time for this person to come in here. Page of Wands, Page of Cups, feeling all giddy and excited and happy for life again, you know, and that's when this person comes in. So it's taken a while for this person to come in, and they're definitely worth waiting for though. Holy shit. You just got the Emperor with the King of Wands. Ooh la la. Empress and Emperor. So this is your match right here. But I think it's taken you a while to get into this energy. But it's like all your blessings are kind of coming in at once. You know, it might have felt really barren. Like, oh my God, like no blessings for Gemini at all. And then everything just comes in at once. And you might be like, okay, cool. That's nice. So this could definitely be a fire sign. The Emperor is Aries energy, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. They're very stable, this person. Like the King of Wands is someone very passionate and driven, but the Emperor is someone very, very stable. You know, this person could already, you know, if it's a man, they could already be a father. Excellent father. They would be an excellent father. They're usually very successful, very down to earth, very grounded. This person right here, look, there's the Empress. So you have a match twice. The Nine of Pentacles, this person could own their own business. Whatever they do for a living, they're good at making money. I would say they have money because you have sudden wealth and the Nine of Pentacles here, but you also will have money. Like when this person comes in or around about the same time, you have money. Okay, so you don't need to worry about that. They're very good at what they do. Eight of Pentacles energy. They also have some kind of status. I kind of hate using that word because, like, you know, having money or a good job or whatever doesn't give you any more status than anyone else. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, they have some kind of, like, people recognize them for what they do, or they're high up in what they do, you know, something like this. That's where the money comes from. But so do you. You have that too. You're good at what you do. You're going to have some kind of recognition or status for what you're doing. You're a good match. So I'm going to move into the extended reading because this is a super long reading. And I'm going to get some more advice cards for you, some of these white cards here. I don't really think we need to talk about your career very much because it's very self-explanatory. So I'll pull some more of these advice cards like for your career. We're going to ask about this person. We'll get some characteristics about this person. We'll get some messages from them. See if Spirit will tell us anything else about them. And I also want to get some oracle cards for you. I feel like there's something to come out of this deck and I want to pull some of these and maybe those two over there. So if you would like to watch the extended reading, all the information for that will be below. I would love to see you over there. But either way, thank you for watching this reading. I appreciate it very much. If you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I'd appreciate that a lot too. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.